Next one, Coast to Coast. Man, like this one, soft spot for me. I'm being honest. Like, it's a
Nostalgia.
soft spot. It's nostalgia, it's bias, but it's also how fucking devastating that trash can look in the early years.
What is the coast to coast that when you hear coast to coast and Shane McMahon, what's the first match that comes to your mind?
Oh, dude, that's hard.
For me,
I'm
it's Big Show, Vince McMahon, and Shane McMahon versus the
DX,
Generation X in Hell in a Cell.
DX. Yeah. I remember, dude, that
He
match was
hit the
great.
coast to coast with the trash can,
Uh-huh.
obviously, on Triple H, and Triple H started bleeding from the ear.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Triple H sold it looked like he was on the verge of death. Like, you got to
Oh,
get him
he's
out of there
dead.
right now. Yeah. So that's always the first thing that comes to me with the coast to coast. Thing is, I like the move. I just don't like moves with long setups for me personally.
Yes, a lot of setup to
It's a
this one.
lot of setup, especially when they put the trash can in it. Because he could just do a basic drop kick without the trash can. But he
Mm-hmm.
almost always does it with the trash can. And so you got to include that in the setup.
Man, I feel like you got to give it points because Shane McMahon is just a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He's not like a consistent wrestler. You know
He's
what I mean? He's
not.
just some guy
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, I'll put my body on the line. Oh, you want me to drop 50 feet? Why not? Fuck it. Why? You know what I mean? Like, he just does it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, whoever you are, you cannot say that Shane McMahon hasn't put his fucking body on the line
Yeah.
for this business. That being said, him winning Wrestler of the World,
Yeah, best wrestler in the world.
yikes, right? But you can't say that he hasn't fucking gone to hell and back for the
Yeah.
company, because he has. And this move is one of the exemplary points of like unnecessary spectacle.
Yeah. I mean, his match with Undertaker at WrestleMania 32 is one of the best matches on that show, in my opinion. Probably the best match on that show.
I mean, is there contenders?
Not really. That WrestleMania is not very good. I think maybe the women's triple threat, Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks, would have been good if Sasha won and not Charlotte.
Damn.
Simple as that. Yeah, no, I mean, Shane McMahon, he's put in the work. He's put in literal blood, sweat, and tears into the business, and you
Dude,
gotta respect him for it, really.
I don't know if I can put him in B tier. I don't know. That's hard for me because once again, you got to think about the spectacle
Yeah.
of the move. You got to think about how much he puts into it and how good it can be.
Yeah,
You know? And it's iconic.
it is
Like,
iconic.
I would never put it in S tier, but I don't think I can put it in B, bro. I think it's got to be A. I really do.
I would justify putting it in A tier for the simple fact that I believe Shane McMahon's the only one I've really seen bust out the coast to coast on a consistent basis, especially for a man at his age. I mean, he tore a quad doing a leapfrog,
Yeah.
like, but at his age, he could still probably bust out a coast to coast.
Yeah, for real. And bro, it's okay though. People always rag on him for that, but people forget that led to the best moment of WrestleMania history. Snoop Dogg hitting the fucking people's elbow. Like, come on. You're telling me you wouldn't want to see that again? Come on.
I've seen that
Jeez.
clip too many times, to be honest.
Same, dog. He hits it with no fucking skill whatsoever,
No.
but you gotta love it. You gotta
But
love
with
it.
the coast to coast, man, like that's a move. That's a finisher.
That's a move. It's a bad fucking move. I just como say, I kind of wish that I don't know. Maybe the camera work would do it better for me. But
Yeah.
I would love to think that like the boots actually connected with the face. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, when
That's it.
when I mentioned that Triple H cell, part of the reason why that sticks with
Yeah.
me is because the cameraman was right next to Triple H's face when he took it.
And
So it's
yeah.
it's kind of
And
like
the camera was outside and it
Yeah.
was right behind the trash can. Like it was camera, Triple H's face, trash can,
Yeah.
and he got fucking sandwiched.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It was crazy.
yeah, like that camera work was literally like POV. You are taking a coast to coast from Shane McMahon.
And it worked. It worked,
Yeah.
dude. So I gotta say A tier.
Yeah.
If people are gonna hate that opinion, I don't care. I
Yeah.
think it's A tier.
And it's honestly has one of my favorite counters too when he went for it and Roman Reigns caught him with a spear in midair, and then Shane got a concussion immediately from it. So yeah, I mean, respect to Shane McMahon, and I love the coast to coast. It's a solid move. That might
Very
be a
much
hot
so.
take putting it in A, but I don't give a fuck.
You mean either?
Yeah.
I don't care. Remember, our opinions are fact.
Yeah.